Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in my lab in the wee hours of the morning where I do what I do for you. I got a nice little lesson for you today. This is like I said, true story. Really happened, actually facts. Okay, my experience. So let's share. I'm gonna share it with you. Ought to be fun. I know they're gonna get a bunch of views, but it's just a true story that I'm sharing with my right thinkers. That's right. Rightisms, 25 rule to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinkers' way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to, yep, know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get that together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You women I'm through. That's what I do. But it's rhetorical. If you don't have an answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and two. Why not be true? Right thinkers, let's talk about true story and the blessings I receive from living right. I'm not a preacher. I'm not a Christian, Muslim, or Jew. I'm a spiritual philosopher who practiced a spiritual philosophy of our ancient ancestors. I call it right thinking. Let's go. It's to help what? Enlighten you to what? You know thyself. That's my mission. Forget all my right thinkers to know thyself. This is another lesson. True story. So it's a little, there's a lesson here along with the true story. Let's go. Why is it in life when we see people who are doing the wrong thing? Everybody in my neighborhood know what I was doing, and everybody was on board. Nobody tried to stop me. Everybody partook in what I was doing, and it was all wrong, and we all knew it. So let's start with that. I used to be in rooms full of people, and everyone was drinking, smoking, enjoying themselves. I don't do neither one of them. So I'm in a room where I'm not enjoying it. Why? This is what I do. So again, when you're around people who supposed to be, you see what they do. Oh, I ain't with that. Okay, so y'all talk that good talk, but behind doors, y'all do some stuff that's really not right. And because you're in the public, that's fine. But if you're not telling the truth of what you're doing, stop. That's all because what? You're going to look real bad when they find out, oh, he did this, she did that. But I thought, yeah, see, again, transparency is important if you're in the public eye, if you serve in the public, if you're pastor, minister, whatever. You're supposed to be transparent and honest. Well, maybe that's just me. All right, let's go. But I look back on my heyday and my heyday when I was living wrong. Everybody was with it. There's nobody coming to me. No, this thing you're doing is wrong. Not a one. So I get that concept. And when you see people, you think they're doing so good, everything. But then when police come, they see you going out in the hand. Oh, I'm glad I ain't there. Oh, yeah, you don't want that hand now. They had a phrase. If I had your hand, I'd throw mine in. Oh, my hand look good to you, but until it's time to pay the price, you don't want that hand. So in life, keep what you got. All right, don't worry about somebody else doing it. How they look. Did they look? They doing good. Yeah, Cadillac. Yeah. But it was all wrong. So you pay for those things. You can't be blessed for doing the wrong things. Selfish gains, monetary gains. If that's your game plan, you won't be blessed. You may get the stuff, but you ain't gonna be blessed. That's just my philosophy. All right. Now that I don't sell drugs, do drugs, take money from the women, do all those things, I have no friends. Not a one. Why? Anybody doing what I'm doing? They may think it's cool, but they ain't doing it. I ain't got a problem with that. Not a bit. Okay, so they don't really mess with me. Yeah. But they don't do it. That's their choice, not mine. Moving on. My life have changed for the better since what I started practicing my philosophy daily. And once I became a master of oneself, all I wanted to do was help others. That's why I'm here. I don't know why I started doing this nonsense. Why? I thought it was doing great. I thought I'm doing. Oh, I thought I was all in. I'm working for God. I'm gonna bring people to God. I was wrong, but I still had desire to teach others to know themselves. So I'm good with that. All right, so I take that and run with it. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm running. But in life, and this is a true story, if you live in right, aka being obedient to God, you ain't got to be a Muslim Christian. You ain't got to be religious to do that. That's one of my points right there. So please don't get caught up in religion. I don't do religion. I do spiritual philosophy, and that's giving you things that you can manifest for yourself. Whether you believe it or not, I don't give a damn if you believe it. It means nothing to me. So, and I tell you, I'm a master teacher, meaning I mastered me first. So I can only teach you what I know, hence master teacher. Not that I went to somebody and gave me some master degree. I don't know damn degree from college. I'm a master myself. They don't get any degrees out where I come from. Okay, the streets. And I tell you I'm a master teacher, aka sage, because I practice what I teach. We have master teachers, we got spiritual philosophers. If you're not practicing what you're teaching, I don't have respect for you. Simple as that. I don't give a damn who you are. That's my opinion. That's what I'm sticking on. That's what I'm saying. If what I'm doing, I ain't good at this, I shouldn't be doing it. But that don't stop a lot of people from doing a whole lot of stuff. So it ain't about being good. But you should personally take pride in what it is you're doing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And I want to teach my young people. When I started doing my show with my brother on Can You Feel This years ago, we first started out, he had this thing. He was adamant about I don't want no old people. We want to appeal to young people 34 and under. It wasn't until I got a few years into here on my own channel, I look at the age discrepancy for the people following me. I had no young people. No young people. I started freaking out. Why? Those are people that I want. I love the Father. I love you, but I want young people to learn this. So I've been on that kick, and I got his point. Now, when I went through it again, you can tell me something, and anybody I can tell you something, but it don't mean nothing to what you're experiencing. So experience is the best teacher. So your best teacher is to what experience what it is you're trying to learn. That's all. You can listen to somebody and believe what they say is true, but it's better to believe it. I manifest everything I learned. All those books, I ain't just learn them to just well, I know it, but no, I live them. I practice them, manifest them, so I know what's in that book is true and right. So the next person I can say, yo, yeah, check that out. I have knowledge, okay, true knowledge of my own. I want to teach other people to know God. Oh, you in church with a preacher? No, I'm not a preacher, minister. But you still should know God. I'm a spiritualist, a spiritual being. God is spirit. God ain't physical, he's spirit. And awareness, consciousness, heart and mind. Again, I know those things. I'm trying to teach others to know. I ain't here to debate and argue with you. Well, how you know that? How you know that? Man, shut up. Ignorant ass. I hate them kind of people. Fake, phony people want to put you on the spot. Well, how about this? How about this? How about you learn something your damn self? Stop worrying about somebody else know or don't know. You don't know jack. Again, I tell you that all the time. But my goal is to teach people to know God for themselves. That's it. Not for what somebody told you, not for what I'm trying. No, for yourself. You should have your own experience. I can do that by just giving instructions. All you gotta do is follow them. They do the same thing in church. Preachers do the same thing. Same thing. So I ain't beat for that. I understand it. And after putting in over 30 years of my work in to learn me, first of all, I was in search of finding out truth. When I said it, I manifested for myself, so I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing. Unlike you, fake Muslims, okay, don't know nothing but swear you do. That's a waste of my time. I tell you about those ignorant people who don't know and believe they know. Just leave them alone. Okay, you can't help them. All right. And after putting my 30 years in to get to know God myself, I can now show others to do. That's what I do when I'm here. That's it. That's it. I personally take pride in what being a real life role model for young people to what be the best selves. I want somebody to be like me. Why? I want them to be their best self. That's it. Not because I'm nobody. No, just be your best self. I got kids, I did, and they grown people, and I got grandkids who doing the same thing. So my philosophy got two generations now. I can't wait till my grandson to have something. I could be great. My goal is to be great. I'm gonna be great. Why? He's doing all right now, so I got a few years. I'm good. All right, moving on. But in life, you should have goals personally for yourself. We all should, or we do. I think we do goals, whatever. But young people, I want to get my point across. When you can teach the spiritual truth to young people, it will change their life. Trust me. Trust me. They did a survey, classroom for the third grade kids. They said that there's an empty chair. They said God is sitting in that chair. We all know you can't see God. Okay, so the idea of God, we put it in their heads. Watch this. And they did it. And for 20 minutes, did nobody act out. Why? They thought God was sitting in their chair, so they were on their best behavior. They took another classroom, no God. Teacher left out, they run amok. Why? No idea of God. See, if you just put the idea there, that's going to change a few of them right there. But if they know, you got a whole classroom wild out because ain't none of them got the concept of God, the idea of God watching over them, God doing, nope. So they showed them if you are a heathen without no knowledge of self, you're going to act like a heathen, a beast. That's what they call y'all, beast of the field, of the land, human beast. Why? We got no knowledge of self and we act just like animals. That's why. And we call them ignorant. I see it all the time. It freaks me out, but it's there. So I'm trying to do my best to what? Help it. You know, is this what I'm doing? So moving on. I'm doing my job. All right, I hear people, everybody talk about the problem. What are you going to do about the problem? What are you personally doing about the problem? Other than running your damn mouth into my this one, that, and other. What are you doing? I'm here every day. Have been for the last 6 years. Problem's still the problem, but I'm still on my grind trying to solve it. Moving on. Young people, when they get to know God early, it's possible their life would be a better road. Why? Because they got an idea of God. Plant the seed. That's all. And when they start seeing how they doing good. They get reward. Good things happen. Oh, God is good. Yeah, yeah. But we don't do that, so we don't have that concept. All right, but let's start trying to show and teach our young people what to know God. I ain't saying send them all to church. That ain't what I'm saying. Bring God into the con. That should be at home anyway. Well, every home don't serve God, so that don't work. But at one time, we had universal things that we did across the board. Everybody watched their kids. Everybody checked their kids. Everybody made sure the kids had the thing they needed. Today, nobody give a damn. What you think they're gonna do? Again, with no instruction, no tutoring, no showing them. I got a pastor, and this is the best answer you can ever give. I asked this brother, I've been knowing you for 50 years. You've always been into God. He said, I asked him, how could that, how did that happen? He said, brother, right, I don't know nothing else. That means in his household, I know his mother, in his household, God was prevalent. Him and all his sisters, all of them know God. I love him. The family. That's my spiritual, my religious royal family. Why? They are good people practicing Christianity. I love that. They're not good people because they're Christians, and they know that. So that's the point I'm trying to say. They don't rely on the religion to be good. No, they know what they're doing. I love that about them. So it's the difference when something is being done right and correct. I will what? Partake. I go to church every week. If they wasn't doing what I thought they should be doing, I ain't going to hang out with them. That's an hour ride. I ain't just around the corner. So I fellowship with good people. That's all I wanted to let you know. And if you are a good person, you want to be around good people. So it's an hour ride. I go do that and hang out and feel good about myself. All right? Nothing, nothing makes me feel better than seeing God, knowing young people. In my church, every day they do the Christmas play. Man, them kids know God. I ain't got a problem with that at all. They good kids. Our church, kids running around, you don't have to chop the kids. Why? They conduct themselves like they're supposed to. Ain't nobody that, stop that. Stop that. Nope, 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 nope. So, again, you raise them the way they be. I sit in the pew with two little young kids. And they play with, my man play with chains. I'm enjoying the atmosphere with little kids. They in church too. So yeah, I got my little few people, and I'm listen. Let me tell you right quick. In church, when they come by the co-petty ties, my choir people, all my girls, I'm bumping. I'm fist bumping everybody. That's my church thing. When I go to pray too, I'm fist bumping everybody. That's just me at church. I'm just spiritual like that. So it ain't gotta be, I ain't gotta be a Christian to be spiritual. They respect me. They ain't got no problem with what I do, how I do it. When I'm with them, I'm a Christian. Okay? When in Rome, be as in Rome as I put my toga and my sandals on them, or whatever they want me to be. All right, where we at? Our nurseries. We should start there. The earlier we can get God to our children and affect them and hold them accountable and teach them what? The truth. We got a bunch of young people who don't know the truth. I didn't know the truth. I went in search of the truth. Why? Everybody give me this, everybody tell me that, and wasn't none of it the damn truth. So I went and got it myself. Okay, like Jerry Brown said, no, I don't want you to give me nothing. Open the door. I go get it myself. So I never relied on nobody to give me nothing. I've always was a go getter. Thanks to that guy. All right. Now, then let's put then let's put Egyptian studies in our elementary schools. Take out that white man's nonsense and give them something that's going to help them become spiritual beings. We are spiritual beings having the human experience, so why don't we get spiritual knowledge? I give you spiritual knowledge. That's what I'm talking about. God is spirit, and not just a bunch of hooey about what they say. All we know is Jesus Christ and slavery. I go past that. Okay, way past that. Y'all little, come on, man, go a little further, go a little deeper. Y'all in the shallow water. Okay, religion is shallow water. Let's go deep. Let my man say, let's go be deep divers. Get into this thing. Find out what it's really about. A lot of us don't, but they swear they do. They believe they do. That's the problem right there. I know. Black history is history of the world, but we need to teach that to our young people and stop giving them white history or what we call his story. He's telling his story his way, and we got another option but to just take it. Yes, we do. We got an option. We can take out for us, by us. Black studies teach us about us. Why let a white man teach you about black people? Chinese man don't let the white man tell you about China. Buddhists don't let them know I'm over that nonsense. Okay, everybody got their own, but he gonna make us follow his. Why? If your God is white, stay with the white people. Our guys are black. Y'all change it to be white, but y'all can follow the white guys. I'm not. I care less about Zeus and the rest of them clowns, Thor and all that nonsense. But I respect that that's their culture, so I ain't got a problem with it. I got mine. I got Egyptian. I got commit. Come on, man. All right, where we at? Sorry about that. This thing is starting to upset me because I'm not seeing my young people getting fed the truth. They still feeding them lies, expecting something to be different. Nope. We're gonna still sell drugs, do bad things, and make a bunch of babies. Sound familiar? That was my generation. That's 50 years ago. We still doing it. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I feel like the old man now. I've been watching stuff dumb. I was involved in dumb stuff, so I know dumb. And I've been watching now for a long time. It ain't getting better. No matter how much I do here, I'm still saying, okay, so I'm just playing my part, doing my job, make me feel good about myself. I'm putting forth the effort. There we go. But when you do and live the right way, God sees and he rewards you. That's why good people are blessed. Why? Not because they Christian or Muslim or Jew. They doing good work. Sorry, calm down. I just want our young people to know God so that they can what? Worship, praise Him, and better themselves with an idea and a concept that they can manifest for themselves. When young people learn to live right, make that a priority by watching us. Again, elders, we should show them. That's another issue. Elders be elders. Young people, they don't come to y'all for advice. They just look at y'all old people. Because what they see, they ain't respecting what they see you do, obviously. Some people they like, oh, I like him. Oh yeah, I like him. That guy look, yeah. They pick and choose because their perception. They're young. But you got to show them what to do, how to do it. Don't BS them. Okay, they ain't that dumb. They're not dumb. They're young, but they're not dumb by no stretch. Okay. Now I ask for all my nieces and nephews the same question always. Are you thinking right? I got nieces and nephews who I'm watching grow. And all I want to know, are you thinking right? That means you're living right. If you can think right, you can do right. If you ain't thinking right, you're not going to be able to do the right thing. on a regular basis. You might get lucky every now and then, but hit or miss ain't a good thing. I don't gamble, so I don't take chances. And as a master teacher and a master of myself, I teach a right thing philosophy. I don't have to just teach, I have to show and teach, not preach. I'm not here to give you a whole bunch of stuff about God. I want you to know God for yourself by doing the things you need to do. That's a little different, I think. So, again, if we can save, aka wake up a generation. My man tell me, I'm saying we got no. He said just one. We can get one generation to get it, and that'll set the tone. I I thought about that. Okay, so my job ain't that hard. If I just get one of y'all generation to grasp this concept and run with it, we'll be all right. So I'm still working. All right. Now, last one. Blessings are what the results of what? Good work, good deed. That's why you perform. And the Christians, they know that. Muslims, they know that. Everybody religious know that. If they do this, they get that. That's called cause and effect. It ain't cause you're a Christian or Muslim or Jew. Because you're doing the right thing, you're gonna get the right thing from return. You reap what you sow. Sorry. I tell you, I'm blessed when daily. I am. Just from simple things. Just from simple things. Not, no, just life is okay. Okay, whatever I need, it seems to happen for me. To me, those are blessings. Okay, understand? Some people think blessings is a miracle. And no, no, no. Just you know what you need. And when it comes, you know how you got it or where you got it from. You should. I tell you all the time, excuse me, blessings are for those who what? Live right. This is what the results of what? That's God's law, not man's. Okay, if you do right, good things happen. You notice that? You ain't got to take my word for it. Practice doing good things and see how your luck go. Keep doing deceitful things and you live. That's called Murphy's Law. Okay, now y'all already hit the Murphy's Law. That's because back in the day, most of us was living wrong and we suffered Murphy's Law. What could go wrong would go wrong. You had that scenario, that means you know you ain't living right. I was never afraid. Something happened to somebody, oh, he ain't living right. And I was the main one, not living right. Talking about the pot calling the kettle black. All right. Excuse me. Sorry. I tell you all the time, I do the right thing. Why? Because I'm getting blessed. That's why. God damn it, how many times I gotta tell you it? You keep saying you do the right thing. Yeah, if you did it, you would know. You get the same thing I get. It ain't just because it's me. Anybody who do it, that's the game. That's the name of the game. You know how you play it. Do the right thing to win. I don't proclaim God will bless you. No. I will show live and prove God will bless you for what? Just doing what you're supposed to do. That's how I get mine every day. And the day that I don't do it, ain't no blessings. But I done did it so many days in a row where I didn't need the blessing. I got blessings in the bank. Do you? The bank of God. I got stat. I got if you got monetary money, I got spiritual money. Now, and where I go, monetary money, cash, ain't no good. Spiritual money is what you got to have. Do you have that? Knowledge of self. That's the spiritual money you got to have. I got a bunch of it. I give it away. Why? It's for you to have yourself. I again, I know some faithful, righteous Christian people living right in and outside of the church. They don't just come to church and nope. They conduct themselves the same way. My pastor's the same guy outside the damn pulpit that he is in here. I haven't seen him yet deviate from that. He wears that stature well. And anybody who does that, I got respect for you. I just happen to know him personally. So yeah, I see firsthand. So I know what they look like. Okay. I ain't seen many of them. Well, how many churches you go to, one? I got one church. I don't need no more. Why? What I don't need but one. How many wives you need? One. Yeah. Oh, right. Got many. That's the stupidest thing in the world. You objectifying the females by having a bunch of them and ain't but one of you. Who the hell you think you are? So again, ego. When the ego is running society will have rules based on what they think and how they feel, and it's all egotistical. It ain't right. It ain't good. It ain't nothing but ego, selfish. Everybody want what they want, and that's what the world is about today. We living by. Everybody got to get theirs. Step on him, step on her. Do it. Really? That won't work. That's why we failing as a society. That's why we going to hell in the handbasket, as my grandmother would tell you. Why? Ain't nothing from the top. The damn government shut down. What the hell is that? How you shut the government down? What the hell is that? What kind of example you setting? So I'm trying to stay out of that nonsense. But you keep throwing it in my face. You keep throwing it in my face. The guy is wrong. He been doing wrong, but y'all know he wrong. Y'all still let him get away with it. So please, not me. I ain't let the Snoop say miss me with that political nonsense. All right, let me wrap it up again. I appreciate you tuning in. This is a true story. I'm getting blessed. I'm doing what I need to do to be blessed. That's all I can tell you. And that's all I'm going to tell you. Well, that's all I know. Like my pastor say, that's all I know at this point. And living right by what anyone again will be blessed by who God all the time. All good deeds are rewarded. More people doing more good things, more people be better. More people be what? Blessed. Let's live in a blessed society. What's wrong with that? No, we live in a cursed society where everybody damned while they doing dumb stuff. Okay, let me wrap it up again. Let me get out of this mode. Right thinkers are blessed again. Why? Because they live right. When? Daily. Just like Mr. Wright. And what? We are all blessed daily. Are you? If you're in that number, welcome to the club. If not, come on over. It's a good thing. All right? Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Right thinkers, I got to go. And in closing, may all you right thinkers live to be 100. Me, 100 months a day. So I never let my right thinkers who know how to earn their blessings have passed away. And if you live right, when you pass away, you go home to the one who blesses you. Hope you got the message.